That's the police.
The police brought you?
Pretty much. I'm telling you.
3:25 in the afternoon.
Telling me to go home.
Started with alcohol and smoking weed through high school. I had experienced cocaine in about 24 years old and started doing crack as well for 3 years. I was mad at the addict within myself. I didn't want to lose everything again, and I didn't want to lose myself, but I was. I couldn't stop.
Before I started drinking, I had a job with an energy company, Reliant Energy, and I ran a 2,000 megawatt power plant as an operator. A beautiful wife and a beautiful daughter and a great house. Everything was great. I knew I had a problem, but I didn't know how to solve it. I lost many, many great relationships. My wife, my daughter, her family, my brother. Next thing you know, I'm homeless. It had me. That was probably the worst point of my life. I went out and spent my last couple bucks on these high alcohol content beer, and I knew I could go to detox, and I was going to beg somebody to get me into rehab.
Detox really is the perfect point of intervention. We see over 15,000 people a year, so there's definitely an opportunity to touch a number of lives. We really have become this front line in this disease.
Arapahoe House provides a great value to the community for the fact that it gives us a place to take someone who's either a danger to themselves or others. If Arapahoe House isn't here, my officers are tied up dealing with people that need assistance with alcohol or drugs and not out fighting crimes, not answering calls for service. Police officers aren't trained to provide the kind of services that are provided at Arapahoe House.
There's a lot of patients with substance abuse that visit emergency departments several times a month, some even several times a week. The ER is not the best place for those people. Getting appropriate treatment in a detoxification facility is really the best area for those, or best facility for those types of patients and clients. Being partners with Arapahoe House is very important to us because ultimately it's getting the patients the appropriate care they need.
There are those places where clients just come here to detox and then they leave. However, there is a greater population that generally do seek other services. And that is where our primary therapist will continue to work with them individually and help a client to promote that continuum of care.
The services provided at New Directions range from case management to therapy to groups. However, a lot of what our clients are learning are life skills. So they learn about conflict resolution, anger management, how to make a creative meal plan that's healthy for their children within a budget.
I had no idea there was a program out here like this. It was just a blessing. I can't say more than anything. It was a blessing to be able to have my child here and get the therapy I needed. I think it would be fair to say if I didn't come to New Directions, I probably wouldn't have had the success that I've had.
I thought rehab was going to be a horrible experience. I thought I was going to enter the room and immediately be encircled by counselors and kicked until I admitted I was an alcoholic. It's not what happened. It was professionalism, very well-trained staff, and a very relaxed atmosphere. The Arapahoe House has taught me to learn how to be honest with myself and with other people about my addiction. Being a father again has raised my spirits so high that you can't believe it, I can believe it because I've seen one end and I've seen the other end, and I know what happened in between. And from there and here has been amazing.
Human dignity in Arapahoe House is huge. We have clients from all different walks of life. I feel that a lot of times there's a stereotype that it's the homeless, and it's not. I have had clients who are surgeons. I have had clients who had everything, had a home, had a family, and something traumatic happened. And I think that's what people forget, is that it could generally be any of us.
touch them.
Believe it or not, it's like home.
So don't touch
The
them.
staff here, they are so loving and caring and supportive. And you know, if you're really open-minded and willing to do what it takes, they are there to hold your hand and help you to learn, to grow, and to be the woman that you are meant to be.
What touches my heart the most is the fact that they took a homeless guy and gave him a shot with, I had no insurance, no money. And they said, you know what, this guy's worth it.